Welcome to the Motorsports Channel and the motorsportschannel.com. I'm your host, Michele Rahal, and this is the NASCAR edition. When Rick Hendrick announced he was going on a wholesale crew chief swap, well, it made sense to me. If you've got three teams that are underperforming, not winning a single race all of last year, and the fourth team taking its fifth championship, something ain't right in Poughkeepsie, and something's got to be done, right? Well, okay, switching crew chiefs is a start for Hendrick, but is it more complex than that? Here's a question that I'm going to put out to all the riders, fans, and anybody else that wants to chime in. Why do NASCAR's team owners feel like they have to have 4 cars in their stable? NASCAR says a maximum of 4. Well, my belief is that you don't need 4-car teams, you need more testing. Where did Jimmie Johnson and Chad Knaus get all their information all these years while the other Hendrick teams struggled? From the other teams Hendrick has. What would you do if there were virtually no testing and you had 3 other teams to work with? You would naturally take that information and give it to your stallion, which is Jimmie Johnson. NASCAR cut back on the testing and allowed the team owners to run up to 4 cars. I'd love it if somebody could show me how more testing, albeit still limited in order not to go to Formula One levels, somebody show me how campaigning 4 cars is more cost efficient than a good solid testing program with electronic data gathering. You can't do it. I'm not talking about rolling wind tunnels for all. I'm talking about a good solid data gathering program. This 4-car team madness has caused the COT to develop at a snail's pace rather than allow the engineers to develop the cars. That information could have been disseminated and utilized by both the teams in NASCAR to cut the development of these cars in half and at half the cost. NASCAR would have solid information to allow or disallow changes to the car. Teams would have to spend half as much money. The owners that can't possibly run a 4-car effort could run 2 and be competitive. And the fans, let's not forget the fans. They would have something to see. People like change in sports. Let's face it, most team owners are completely agnostic towards who wins a championship for them. They make friends along the way and all that, but for the most part, if you've got to sacrifice 3 teams to win 1 championship 5 times, you do it. Especially if you deal in the cold, hard business environment that Hendrick, Roush, and Joe Gibbs have to deal with. I honestly think NASCAR is trying to take steps to rectify their loss of viewers, especially the younger ones, and yes, they are changing the cars, even if watching amoebas evolve into crawling life forms is faster, but at least they're doing something. I'm curious to see what happens after the banquet in Vegas. Are they going to take wholesale steps to take the pressure off these teams? Do you really want to go through another season knowing who the top 10 contenders are and that Johnson's going to win a 6th title? I don't. That's my opinion. Bring controlled electronic data testing back and let the teams out from under the satellite umbrella from hell. For the Motorsports Channel and the motorsportschannel.com, I'm Michele Rahal. Thanks for watching.